So Trump just put copper on the critical minerals list, and here's why the US needs domestic production immediately. So the US imports about 40% of its copper, and that's a real national security risk. And that's because you can't build military equipment without copper, or modernize the electrical grid, or make EVs, or build data centers. You need copper, and right now if supply chains are disrupted, whether by geopolitics, tariffs, or trade turmoil, the US is vulnerable. And guess which country in the world happens to control 40% of global copper refining? Maybe you guessed it, it's China. And if China decided to restrict refined copper exports, that would be really, really bad for US manufacturers. And the problem is new copper mines take 10 to 20 years to bring online. And that's even without the refining side of it. So the US can't just replace that supply overnight. So this is why the administration recently designated copper as a critical commodity, why there's bipartisan US support for mining projects, and why the Defense Production Act could be invoked to help the US with domestic production of critical minerals such as copper. There's also supply available, especially in South America, where countries like Chile and Peru and Colombia, such as the Mocoa Copper Project in Colombia, which is managed by Copper Giant Resources, represent the kind of friendly supply that the US can bring online, even if it's not domestically inside of the United States.